Happy 4th of July. I just got back from dropping my mom off. We went to the sweetest 4th of July parade that was very patriotic, and lots of families, lots of red, white, and blue, lots of flag wavers, and lots of one nation under God. And it just was so precious to see all that. And people that stand and put their hands over their heart when the American flag goes over, when the color guard goes by and cheers on the police officers. So I just wanted to just remind us how blessed we are to be in the United States. But this is also a big tipping point that we cannot lose the liberties we have. So this big thing on slavery right now, right? That we're enslaved people. Remember this: United States was the fastest nation to erase slavery. We stopped it. It came from Africa. The African slave trade was Africans were already training in slaves for many generations. That was nothing new there. It came here, and then of course the slave trade from Spain and from Ireland, believe it or not. But we did not develop, or we did not start slavery. In fact, we ended it. You must remember that. The truth about slavery is we put an end to it, and the founding fathers made that sure in the Declaration of Independence. You know, one people under God, a government for the people and by the people. We're a republic. We're a republic. Remember that. And one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That all men are created equal. Part of the reason the Constitution was we wanted liberty from the tyranny of religion, of the religious oversight of England, but also God, there was a covenant made with God. So it was so that all men would be created equal, because the founding fathers wanted to get rid of slavery, wanted to stop it. That's why they said all men are created equal. They didn't say all black men, all white men, or all purple. They said all men. It's very clear that's one of the reasons that from Jefferson and Washington and all of them, and the Constitution of our United States was made in covenant with God. That's why this country is so important. When you hear the way that the United States goes, there goes the world, because we have been the most giving, the most prosperous, the most loving nation in all of time. Yes, there are warmongers part here, and I want you to think of the one president that in the last, I don't know how many presidents, but maybe the last 10 at least, there's only been one that there's been no wars under. Look it up. So praise God for that this country is created so all men can be free. Just think about, there's no longer slaves here. Now a lot of people that are saying there's slavery here are the ones that want to enslave people. They want to enslave you for greater government that creates poverty. Poverty, sickness, and disease is part of socialism and communism. It is not, it's not what it says, like we're going to help all people. It has always failed. It has always brought destruction, always, and murdering and killing and hatred. It's that spirit that's the underlying thing that as Christians we have to raise up and do what Jesus said to us to do. Is he said, behold, I give unto you power over all the power of the enemy, to take down the principalities and strongholds, to take down those platforms that are built over cultures and places and government and businesses and education that are trying to take the focus off God. As soon as things become antichrist and anti-God, Satan steps right in with his policies, which are indeed slavery, and that's why people get so angry, is because they're in agreement with that, with Satan's way of doing things instead of God's way of doing things. See, God's way is so good. He is so loving. He loves you so much, and each one of us were created for a special purpose, to be an answer on earth, in earth, by Jesus coming through us for our brothers and sisters, for each of us. So if it's socialism that takes away all your desire to fulfill dreams and visions and just want to be provided for, God gave you gifts and talents, each of us, to provide for ourselves and to have more than enough to provide for others. And Christians have been the most donating, giving group of people in all of time. So be happy, praise Jesus, ask him for more. We all got to get down on our knees and do this spiritual warfare for what is needed to take down what is trying to take away our liberties and justice for all. Because we are one nation under God, and Jesus is the head of all of that, and he loves you, and he's given you the power. Behold, I give unto you power to tread over all the enemy. He said, be loved of the Father. Jesus said, be loved. I wish above all things that you prosper and be in health as thy soul prospers. As you got to heal your heart. He lifts your burdens. He is the miracle working God that can do all things. And all things work together for the good of those who are called according to his purpose. Answer the call of God on your life. So you're in that purpose. All things work together for good. So stand strong, praise God, and be thankful in all things for this country, because we will rise up and return this to the land of the free and the home of the brave. In Jesus' holy name. Bye-bye.